Chat, are we stable? Are we stable, chat? We're about to find out. The internet has been not good lately. It seems like we're doing okay. Frozen, can you hear me loud and clear? We'll see how we do. Ancient Tomb and Strip Mine, yes. That seems kind of nutter butters, in my opinion. Should be some interesting additions. Chat, what's the one drop that kills things? Artifact. You guys know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? Where is that card? It's 1 mana artifact, gives -2/-2 to something. Grimbauble is what I was talking about. Thank you very much. We probably want to play the other Metallic Rebuke and a few consigns. But yeah, I know there's some I mean, there's a lot of fun stuff happening here in terms of new additions. Ancient Tomb, Temple, and Strip Mine are like wild. What else is going on? I don't think we had anything else crazy today, right? I thought this card was interesting. Has flash, -3/-3. Spicy. Now, do we get the special guests in Historic? Like, do we get Magus of the Moon and stuff? Because I would love to have me some Darkness. Give me more Fogs. And Green Suns, either, to be honest. They aren't pre-banned. Got it. This is such a clean design. I'm surprised something like this hasn't been like... I really like one word card. This seems like something to be in like Foundations or something, you know? Okay, anyways. Chat, what's crack-a-lackin'? Hi. We're gonna start off tonight with Golbez Midrange. We'll talk a little bit about spoilers and whatnot. As well. And then we're just gonna hang out. I think I want to play like 3 Thoughtseize in the side. Is that crazy, chat? Something like that. Probably not. Alright, let me turn down the music a little bit. But anyways, welcome to stream. Tonight, as you can see on screen, we're going to start off with Golbez Midrange, which is a blue-black artifact-based deck centered around Golbez Crystal Collector. 2 mana 1/4. Whenever an artifact you control enters, we get to Surveil 1. If we have 4 artifacts at our end step, we get to return creature from our yard. If we have 8 or more, the opponent also loses life equal to that card's power. So we get to play some bigger things like Kappa Cannoneer, so that when this brings it back, it deals 4, but we're mainly just using this sort of as an engine. The Surveil fuels Emery, and then as the game goes on, rebind Baleful Strix or Emeries or Landlord Navigators or Cannoneers. Just kind of feels pretty freaking sweet. Sideboard, we might have to adjust in between games, but that's where I'm at the moment. Let me turn the music down a little bit on my end. I'll turn it up for you guys just a little bit, so it's still in the background, but not too bad. And, yeah, we do have a cute little Mox Amber package, sort of on curve. We go Tamiyo, Golbez, Emery. So it makes sense to jam that. I don't know why Stream Elements just decided to tell you that I'm streaming now, but I am. And then we also get to play Demonic Junker. which is kind of fun. Sideboard, we're just playing Grave Hate in the form of Crypt and Stone. I'm playing a little bit extra removal with Grimbauble. The extra Rebuke plus Consign to Memory is counter spells, Thoughtseize, and Pithy Needle for combo and Sorin decks. Not that I think we can beat those, but you never know, chat. So we'll take this into 5 rounds of best of 3, and then we'll go from there, chat. Sound good? Sounds good. But yes, I like the direction and design of this set so far in general, but special guests should be fun. Alden Lands should be fun. A lot of new stuff to play with, chat. We'll keep this in. They generally don't like fast mana and historic, right? I mean, there's maybe a chance we see it, but I think personally it would be pre-banned. I like that he's using tax-based removal. I do not like to see Oracle of the Alpha. That is annoying to deal with for sure. I think I kind of just want to replay the Emery. But I mean, Gemstone's Caverns makes... I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played with Gemstone's Cavern in a long time. But that makes Sorin can play that and then go freaking turn 2 Sorin on the draw, and I don't know. Gets a little crazy, chat. Braven, how the heck are ya? We're playing against a 100-card Oracle deck. Who's also playing Cyber Siphoner. But Braven, we're doing well. Playing a little Golbez Midrange. Oh, also, I know I was supposed to stream. I had a busy weekend and yesterday, so I'm thinking about changing the Monday stream to Tuesdays, so that I can do Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and have a little bit of time in between. Just make things a little easier. But we're just talking Edge of Eternity. We're eating pizza logs. You guys ever have a pizza log? It's basically a spring roll, but with pizza filling in it. Pretty good, chat, not gonna lie. What can we rebuy in here? Anything? No, wow. I don't really want to play this Emery, but we can't really do anything against Teferi, so there's no point in holding up Metallic Rebuke, so we're just going to play Emery. And then pass turn. Yeah, he could be on Displacer. He could also just be on Ephemerate plus Cyber Siphoner for infinite time walks. But you need another... We'll see if he finds it. Wow, he really doesn't want... He has killed this Emery, or interacted with it a bajillion times. Anything good from EOE? Oh, wow, he found the time walk, chat. Fishy! Sorry, I got my mouth full. Wow, guys, look at the game's all here. We got, what, Timeless got Ancient Tomb and Strip Mine, which is pretty exciting for that format. We're trying to figure out what would be in, whatever you call it, in Historic. Chat, I think we're gonna junker the Siphoner. Or at least try to, but I feel like we're gonna get ephemerated. I don't really need a vault. Is this only on hit? It's your turn, right? Yeah, okay. So let's try and junker the Siphoner. And see what happens. Crime. We don't really need that. Do we just want to jam this Tropican in here? I think so. Opponent probably has a board wipe, but we do have Emery plus double Rebuke. This Rebuke's not really doing much for us against the old... Now, is it worth me swinging with... No, it's not. I rather... Yeah, never mind. So we did get a Thieving Magpie trigger there, which is cool. We're just hoping opponent doesn't have anything stupid. I like that he's returning that to his hand. Okay, so he does indeed have a farewell. Opponent is playing Oracle of the Alpha, which puts the power 9 into your deck. So all the Moxes, Recall, Time Lock, Time Twister. And we're playing Landlord Navigator, which if we have 2 or more artifacts enter, we get to make a Thieving Magpie, which is just a 1/3 bird. It makes map tokens, and then we're also playing Emporium Thopterist, which just gives us an Ornithopter every turn. Our deck's not super equipped to handle a farewell, because it wipes out our lands. We're having a great time, chap. Okay, so he is just trying to assemble an infinite time lock combo. We saw Siphoner earlier. So we know he's trying to either play Ephemerate or Soul Herder, bounce the Cyber Siphoner, which then brings back whatchamacallit to his hand every turn. Can I play my Emery, please? Chat, I think I want to go game 2. This is not the matchup we're looking for. A guy with main deck everything. Brine Comer. Do I remember what that does? I almost think... I think it's worth it to bring in the Tormod's Crypts. I want to keep those. I don't know if the Junkers are great. But let's throw down 1 Crystal Collector. Let's throw down a Tameo. We probably need something that generates us, like, a decent board presence. So keeping Thopterus and Navigator in seems fine. It might also be worth, like, playing Consign to Memory to counter the Oracles, but... Not the Oracle itself, but the ability. But I don't love it. I don't love it, chat. Let's play something like that. We can actually probably go down to Mox Ember. Let's try that. Especially with Tilda Martyr. What are we all brewing when Edge of Eternity comes out? Is Brian Cromer the blue-white guy? Is that who I'm thinking of? One white, blue, exile, whenever Brian Cromer enters. This hand's pretty good. Emery on turn 2. We're just gonna chill with our Metallic Rebukes up. You're building Abzan Exile stuff. We're gonna rebuke that. You know I love me some Baleful Strix, chat. Oh yeah, I love me some Baleful Strix. I am excited for some of the warp cards. We're gonna counter that too. Fatty dude. Nothing crazy happening here. So we're just gonna start swinging away. I think I'm gonna play second Emery. Copper Cannoneer in the yard is fine. There's a chance if he plays something here, we can Demonic Junker, kill our own Baleful Strix. But we're just gonna try and land a Cannoneer first. Hopefully he doesn't have Cyber Siphoner in hand. Thassa. We do get to land a Cannoneer, but I'm not hopeful it's going to stick around. We will see. What happens here, chat? Doomstar? Yep. Control obviously feels like a very bad matchup for this list. Simic Biotech. Oh, yeah. I'm quite sort of excited for Mono Green with that new Might and stuff. That looks pretty fun. Am I just junkering this Prince? I think so. Chat, it's not looking good for us. We're going to lose to the 100-card blue-white deck. Opponent will tap our Emporium Thopterist. And we will pass back to them. 3 cards in hand. They do have a Thassa on board. But not really doing much. If they land an Oracle or find a Siphoner. Or another Farewell. Chat, can they just chill with these Farewells? Mindstinger plus Infinity Elevator. Dream. I'm very interested in our opponent's list. I don't even think we could beat a Dream Trawler. He has Yorion main deck. What a madman. He's like Control, but then he split to also play Soul Herder for the infinite loop on Oracle. Yeah, we're not. Chat, we're not gonna win that one. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay, chat. Bum, 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 bum. What does the Eternity Elevator do? It adds a bunch of mana, right? Oh, add X mana of any one color where X's number of charge counters on the Eternity Elevator. I gotcha. I like that. I like that. I don't know, it's a little slow, right? Because Mindstinner's the, you're crewing it in what, 2 turns? Or, that's not what I mean, crewing it. You know what I mean. Turning it into a big boy in 2 turns. That's interesting. I guess if you're playing that plus the 9/9 warp, dude, you can get it to 20 counters pretty fast, but you also have to play a 5-drop and those creatures first. So that's tough. I'm into it. What else is exciting right now? Do I want to play... I think I just want to play Baleful Streets here. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, bum. We're probably going to play Minstrelementals. I've been playing a version with Phantasmal Image that's been sweet. Oh, look, opponent's playing Elementals. They're onto us, chat. They're trying to copy us. Bum, bum. But, yeah, definitely excited for whatever's happening in Edge of Eternities. We still have... Does it come out next week or the week after? I never remember. Find Mox Amber. So, let's go Navigator. It goes 2 weeks. Thanks, Frozen. We'll play this. We'll play Amber. Let's just swing 1. Opponent's going to probably go off a little bit here. Our deck might just be too slow, chat. Alright, good news is he's not really doing anything yet. He does have a Stamping Torture. And instead of Minstrel, he's playing Lotus Cobra. Double green, maybe for a second Cobra. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. And he passes back. Okay. Muy interesante, chat. Let's play Golbez first. We'll drop C to the Synod. We don't really need Mox. Let's swing both in the air. He's just gonna block a token, so we'll draw a card here, see what we find. Second Golbez doesn't do a whole lot. We'll just hold up Metallic Rebuke, even though with the mana opponent has, it's not really slowing him down very much. But it might chill with like an Omnath or something, we don't know. Sylvan Tutor. Interesting. Could be Omnath, could be... Oh. Chat, it's big Omnath. When was the last time you saw someone play that one? Never. And he's playing Yerick. Heck yeah, brother. Is a mana for that next turn, right? Yeah. Alright, we find Emery. Is this when it dies? No. Let's draw a card first, see what we hit. Imperium Thopterist. I kind of want to drop this Cannoneer, but I think we're just going to stay a little lower to the ground here. We have double. I think we're going to hold on to the Otawara here. Interesting that opponent played a land first. Right? They had enough to cast that without the lands, and then they could have got an additional 5/5. There's a chance he makes enough mana here to just do it again. Especially off off a Scampering Scorcher, he easily could. But that gives his elementals haste. I feel like the green-red Omnath's like the worst one to play. But I like the beatdown with Scampering Scorcher. And to be fair, Scampering Scorcher is just a good card. I feel like you can play any Omnath with it, but anywho. He's gonna path my Golbez. Yes, I will take a lovely land. No swing with the big boy, which is interesting. Let's Ornithopter into Cannoneer. Into Tekanuma. Nothing to... Oh, actually, we can rebuy Moxamber. Play that power-up Cannoneer, and then we can play this boy. And swing... Are we going to need blockers? I don't know. We'll see if he blocks the Magpie. He does not. We don't need that. We do get something back, but we don't have anything in the yard to do so. Again, I'm finding it interesting that opponent is not playing his Omnath first. Because if he hits lands off these Risen Reefs, he could easily make more mana and make more 5/5s. Hey, Space. Yeah, opponent is playing a little bit of Elementals, and we're on blue-black artifact mid-range based on Golbez. But our opponent's sequencing. I mean, I think they're going to get to a state, obviously, where they're just going to dumpster us. But their sequencing is very bad. No offense to opponent. Like, I get it, it's just fun to play Elementals and smash things on board. But with all the things he's hitting off Risen Reef, he could easily have, like, another 5 Elementals. 5/5s. They do all have haste, so he's going to get to a point where we just can't block them all. Excuse me. We do see him add white mana, so maybe he is playing other Omnath. We did see Yorick already. Second Risen Reef. Chat, maybe we should just play Sylvan Tutor in our version. I've been trying to play Artillery Enthusiast. Because then you could, like, discard a Vesper Lark and seek a Risen Reef and then, like, Thunderkin, Reanimate. I don't know. But Sylvan Tutor is just a rather straightforward answer, huh? Yes, it is, Space Spiffman. We got updates now. Right at the... Where is it? Down where my mouse is, below here. It tells you what we're now playing. So we're currently 0-1. We lost the first match to an Oracle of the Alpha blue-white control deck. This is match number 2. And then over here below my mouse is just kind of like what our queue is. So we're starting with Golbez, and then we might dabble with our own elementals list. We might do some brewing prep for Edge of Eternities, even though we got a lot of time. I'm patiently waiting for my opponent to kill me. And, yeah. But not really sure what else to brew. So we're just kind of hanging out today. And then I said I'm probably going to end up making a Tuesday stream a regular thing. I might move Monday to Tuesday. Just because it's a little easier on me too. Do any of you know who... We've talked about this guy before, but he somehow... I think he just looks at all my lists. Are we dead yet? Our opponent's almost out of cards. How many 5/5s does he actually have with haste? And does he have stamp... Are these all real Stamping Scorchers? No. So he... Oh, no. Okay, yeah. So he has at least one more Stamping Scorcher in hand. So if he casts it, we'll concede. Jace. Oh, chat, he's playing Jace. That can't be his only win con, but good to know. Alright. Let's definitely bring in the baubles. Big Omnath doesn't scare me too much. I do think I want other Rebuke. Golbez isn't doing a whole lot. So is he using 7 mana Omnath just to fuel Risen Reef? I feel our version of elementals right now, I'm just using clones. So I'm playing Glasspool, Mimic, and Phantasmal Image just to use Scorcher, but it's kind of cool that no matter what land you hit, you can just keep going. Crypt isn't good. Pithy Needle doesn't stop Jace. I kind of want to bring a couple Thoughtseize. We can drop a Tameo, an Emery. I feel like Navigator's not great. I don't mind Baleful Strix. Junker's fine. We'd probably drop a Mox. Yeah, we'll just... I don't know. We'll try that out. We might want like a Toxic Deluge or something in the sideboard, but you know, sideboarding is a rich man's game. Something with Water, Crystal, and Timeless, but don't know how it could be. Yeah, Timeless, you really gotta be fast as fuck, you know? You'd probably have to go into a Mox build. Blue-black, maybe? Dark Ritual? Like, when I brewed a, we played mono blue stacks in Timeless. We're just gonna take a Cobra. And I played, this was before we had Chrome Mox, but I played Dark Ritual just to power out my other stuff. Do we want to play Thopterus here? Yeah. Start pushing pressure in the air. We're going to bobble his Lotus Cobra. But me and Frozen were talking earlier. I mean, Timeless is getting some wild stuff. I'm going to play this Emery. Hopefully we can find a Cannoneer maybe. Golbez, Rebuke Faults. You hate to see it, chat. Chat, what does Grim Bubble do? Sacrifices artifact, Surveil 2. Sick. Alright, opponent is getting a little behind here, which is good for us. We're gonna play this Thopter. Do we have anything to rebuy? We do not, so we're just gonna keep swinging. True. I like that play. I'm really hoping this these Thopters are gonna get there. I might hold up Tekanuma for this one, end of turn. We could also do it now, but I don't think we need to. Okay, that went much better, chat. Larison Hopeless Nightmare? That's funny. I mean, I feel pretty good with what we did there. We're on the draw now, so I think I'm just going to keep it at 2 Thoughtseizes. Thopterus was... I feel like I'd much rather have all 4 Thopterus rather than the 3rd Navigator. Because all he's playing is Birds of Paradise, right? So if we can stick 1 or 2 of those early, we can just kind of run over. We're hoping. At some point... Ooh. I like this hand, but this does not slow opponent down, like, at all. We do have a turn 2 Emery, which might be able to find a bobble, but I'm not, like... I feel like we need our sideboard cards. I really like that hand, but we're going to send it back. This is much better. This gives us things to do. There was I played a timeless list where I just tried to Dark Ritual into stupid stuff. Like, it was just Dark Ritual into something. So I played, like, Liliana the Veil, Rotting Regisar. And do you guys know, what's this? It's like a 7/7 Alchemy Demon. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? When it enters, your opponent, like, gets to draft a card. If we play we can play Landlore and get our 2nd artifact, which gives us that. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? Your opponent gets, like, Demonic Pact or something. What? Chat, why is our opponent playing Sword of Fire and Ice? What's happening? I don't even know if I want... Oh! Chat, it gets better. I think I just want to throw this on the Magpie. I was going to say something, chat, but I forgot. Oh, the freaking... I love the core that we're messing with. Like, Tameo, Thopterus, Navigator, along with Emery, and Baleful Strix feels so gross. And now we got Golbez. Incredible. Ritual into Ashiok. I love me some Ashiok. I like all of the Ashioks. The 3 mana, not the one that mills, but the other one from Theros. That blue black. Oh. So good. So good, chat. All right. It seems like us mulliganing to our baubles was the right decision, chat. And gave us quite the edge for games 2 and 3. Opponent might be roping us here. Chat, we have so many people hanging out. I love this. What's up? We're having fun. Bum, 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 bum. But let's draw while we're just chilling and waiting for our opponent to stop being a nerd. What do we got? Chat, I can't tell. What am I looking at in this art? What is this? Is this like a body with its head chopped off? Like an alien body? Oh, is our opponent back? Hi, opponent. Okay, maybe opponent's not bad. I don't know what I'm looking at. It seems like an alien body, but I don't know. Devastating onslaught. Put a +1/+1 on target creature control. Whenever one or more creatures with +1 deals damage to a player, draw a card. That's fun. I really like this Lumen class frigate. Like, because you can play. What's the new little 1-mana guy that exiles something from your opponent's hand? It makes it cost 1 more. You guys know what I'm talking about? It just got spoiled the other day. Because that's a 2/1, isn't it? Like, you can go turn 1 that, turn 2 frigate, and then you can, like, either swing or station this. I also really like Lab Ship. Oh, chat, we're back. We're back, baby. We could also play Tameo there and gotten it to flip off the double magpie trigger, but we did not. Alright. Not too bad. That was a much better game 2 and 3 there. Mulliganing helps so much. So we are currently 1-1 with Golbez Midrange. Midrange? Chat, what is we're gonna restart the game as we're waiting here so that you don't have to like that. Ooh, Pinnacle Emissary seems really cool too. The fact that you warp it for 1 is pretty hot. What else is interesting? Loading Zone's interesting. I'm excited to see how Hardened Scales plays with that. I like Light Containment, but I'm not really sure. I guess you could play it with, what's the other? There's a Dust Rose Reliquary, where you have to, like, sack an artifact or a creature or something, and it has Ward 2 to exile something. I've heard big talk of Cryogen Relic in Pauper. Not that I'm, like, super in tune with Pauper, but that card seems kind of sick as well. Pain for All, we're going to try and play in Storm Herald combo. Yeah, just a lot of interesting designs. I like these cards where they have, like, different land names matters, like Fundal Colossus. I think that's interesting too. Unban Field of the Dead, Wizards. Come on, you cowards. Unban Field of the Dead. Anyways, chat, what are we thinking so far? We are 2 matches in, we are 1-1. Sideboard is whatever. Main deck feels not too bad. I kind of missed the 4th Junker, but I kind of like the 3/3 split nonetheless. Highlight didn't be Sheltered Ghost for them. Oh. Okay, yeah, I don't pay attention to standard, so that's going to be tough, huh? The Sheltered by Ghost doesn't rotate out, does it? Are they going to have access to both? Bum, 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 bum.
You see that brand new Hyundai too?
What is that? Sorry, chat. My ad blocker did not block that one. Who was just talking about Water Crystal? I was looking at this the other day. I saw some people doing this, but you play Water Crystal with Tutelage, so you have a much higher chance of chaining them together. That could be fun. This is just stuck in like a blue-black shell. This is historic, obviously, but might be something to think about. Opponent is on the play, and we only have 1 land, but fuck it, we ball, chat. Oh my gosh, it's all coming up Plum. It's all coming up Plum, baby. We could play second Tameo just to intimidate him, but we won't. That's gross. They have some sick removal, if that's the case. Opponent fragments our reality. Feels bad. Let's just play Thopterist. See if we can get to stick around a turn. And then we can Golbez and try and turn him on next turn, even though we have nothing in the graveyard. Chat, did we ever build that Phylactery Lich deck? Is that the card I'm thinking of? That's the 3 black mana. Is it Phylactery Lich? Is that the word? Phylactery. Indestructible. There was a deck I wanted to brew with that we played Citadel Urboard. Ooh, I will definitely keep an Emery on there. Oh, chat. Wait, we could have milled Emery and then got it back with Golbez. I'm stupid. Chat, I'm so stupid. But I think we're better off holding up this Rebuke, so we're going to chill. Philia. Get rebuked. Pew, pew, pew. Chat, we should get a soundboard for stream. What do you guys think? So I can do like air horns like pew, pew, pew. Maybe? No? Okay. Anyways, I was gonna build a mono black list that played this and like Citadel and Urboard, so you could put a counter on that. But then I also came across someone playing the Ozolith with Phylactery Lich, because then you can move the counter from the Ozolith to the Lich itself. Because it just has to have a permanent with the counter. It doesn't specifically say artifact. So I thought that was a cool little interaction. Alright, opponent is just on a little black-white Sorin. We know they have Ophelia. So this Cannoneer is probably going to be our go-to here, chat. That's how we're going to try and win. Do we have enough to cast this? Yes, we do. He might have like a reprieve or something, but we're going to chuck that Emery back. But we can return it. No point in me swinging, because we're going to get Philia'd. Oh, Philia. You and I, my mind, like a drug. And now we chill for a second, see what our opponent does. Opponent has a Vein Ripper, yes? I don't think I'm worried too much about Vein Ripper at the moment. What is he bouncing? Overlord, makes sense. We will just trade his Philia. Not trade, but do some good old blocking. That dies. He brings back Overlord. He gets to find something. And blah, blah, blah. Okay, chat. He does find a Sorin. But we get to make some Thopters here. So, let's go see the Synod. Mill a Baleful Strix. That's cool. Thopter. Cool. Yeah, let's just keep milling. Tamiyo. Into it. Emery. Into it. We can smack for all of this. He goes to 8. We end the turn. We get to bring back Cannoneer. Hit him for 4. And then he's dead to the Thopters. We got plenty of blockers. We'll see if he has the Elenda or a second Ripper. He does have the Elenda, so he gains at least 4. Doesn't have the mana to stop our Cannoneer, though. Chat, did we find the Sorin Killer? Is this deck the Sorin Killer? The answer is no. But it might be. You don't know. What did he conjure? He might just exile an artifact of some sort. Troll of Khazad-dûm. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, excuse me. What else are people already crafting anything with the fun cards we're getting, or no? In Timeless, Mono Black Emperor, Invoke the Divine that. Exiles my Baleful Strix. It makes a 4/4. Okay, so he's just dead to our Cannoneer. Nice. Cool. So we saw a lot. We're gonna bring in the Needles. We're gonna bring in the Thought Seizes. I want to bring the other Rebuke in. What is not helpful here? Do we want Consign to Memory? To, like, counter a Sorin? Or, like, a bounce on, like, Dedicated Dollmaker or something? Do we think that's going to be worth it? Maybe as a 2 of? That's a lot of cards. I feel like we're over sideboarding, chat. Let's cut the Consigns. We don't need them. Let's drop a Golbez. Let's drop a Navigator. Let's drop 2 Navigators. Let's cut a Tamiyo. Let's try an Emery. No, we don't. Maybe cut 2 Tamiyos. A single Amber. We're on the draw, though. Let's try something like that, chat. Did I miss anything? What I already forgot what I brought in. I have no idea. No clue. We just let it ride, chat. Let it ride. Tamiyo into Thopterus. That doesn't seem like enough, does it? Although it could be. But probably not. Let's mull. Let's see if we can find a Thoughtseize. That is worse. That's a worse hand. Oh, chat. You hate to see it. What is Teamer Snapcasters? What are you snapping? Everything? Everything. We're gonna maul again. Jesus Christ, chat. Okay. Alright. Let's calm down. Okay, everyone calm down. Here's what we're playing. This is what we're playing. We can at least Thoughtseize into an Emery. Jesus Christ. Does he have anything relevant? No, let's take his Philia. Okay, opponent also mauled in chat, so that's good for us. We like to see that. And hopefully Emery gets us somewhere. Give me like a Baleful Strix. Gaben, please. Oh, chat! We got 3 of them! Incredible. Is he playing? We didn't see a Persist, but there's a chance he's playing Persist. Shadowy Bat Street. Bat Street's back. Alright. Chat, did I tell you I had a... So, one of Plum's other hobbies besides magic and talking in the third person is, I'm a big gardener. I grow, like, exotic fruits and things like that. So, I had a plant sale over the weekend with some of my family members, and between the 3 of us, we made $1,200. That's pretty nutty. At least I thought it was nutty. We sat there at 9 to 2 in our driveway on Saturday and Sunday, and people just came and bought our plants. I know, right? That's what I was saying, Space. It's freaking sick as frick, dude. Alright, he felled the Profane. Ooh, now we can name... Chat, which one is it? Sorin Imperious Bloodlord? Is that right? Yeah. Well. Yes, I'm sure. You ever seen? I had a Buddha belly. You ever seen a Buddha belly plant? Ooh, copper cannoneer is pretty good. Ooh, do I just want to play that? I think so. You ever seen these things? These things are wild looking. I sold one of these, like this tall, for $40. I mean, they are pretty sweet. They're alien looking. What was our opponent doing? Ooh, opponent, bounce my Strix, please. Bounce my Strix. Do it. Do it. Opponent does have us on card advantage, possibly. Odawara, I think I'm just gonna hang on to. Pest Control is a sweet sideboard card for them. You know what else? You know what other card I really like is the Hidetsugu Consumes All. That like 3-mana saga. Chat, how come they always have it? Chat, they always have it. And it makes me feel so bad. The good news is he can't get rid of our Cannoneer. But they always have it, chat. Also, are we sick of the Sunny Beats playlist? Should we switch it up? How about Stylish Beats? I'm into it. Yeah, maybe we should bring in the consigns for the last one. I know. And now he gets the Balmerk. I mean, to be fair, depending on what's he... I mean, he's on a 2-turn clock if we can find an artifact here. But he also gets to gain 4 off of that, so it's a 3-turn clock, chat. And he found another Sorin. We find a vault. Chat, we somehow have to play... Yeah, we're just dead, right? He's just gonna outgain us. We tried. Okay, so we know he has Pest Control. And I think we definitely want to bring in the other consigns, chat. I just feel like we're over sideboarding. I feel like these demonic junkers aren't doing that much either, to be honest. They're not really coming down turn. We'll keep them in, but we're having a tough go. That first game was great, but they have a nice versatile sideboard. Especially the fact that Saint Alenda also just gives him artifact hate when he plays it. That's no fun, chat. That's no fun. Should I consign his shadowy backstreet? That would have been funny. But we won't. Oy, yay. Amber's pretty good. We're just gonna play the Emery here. Wow. Wow. 3 metallic rebukes. Fucking hate to see it, chat. Really hope this consign to memory does some work. Vault is pretty good. Is pest control all permanents? I didn't actually read it. Pest control, destroy all non-lands. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure, chat. We're gonna feed ourselves right into one. But at least it only hits Amber and Tam. Wow. Okay. Chat, I like this triple shadowy Backstreet vibe he's got going. I'm into that big time. Does Millicent Linda? Emperor of Bones. He eats my Emery first. You got it, Super Chief. We will swing in the air. Play a vault. Let me draw a card right away. Find an island. Not great. We do find a Sorin. Oh, chat. That doesn't help us. But I think we're just going to counter that. Oh. Did I do that? Whoops. I didn't mean to do that, chat. He ate that. Okay, well, our Battlefield stretch goes crazy against the St. Linda, right? This Navigator at least gives us... Whoops. I want this at Sorin and this at him. Let's see if we can find a Pithing Needle off the top. That's not a Pithing Needle, chat. I guess Consign was okay there. Not great. I mean, he still has St. Elenda on the field. And a Toxic Deluge. Jesus Christ. I'm happy he got rid of his own Emperor Bones. But if he's got 4 cards in hand, so I don't think we're doing too much here, chat. Does that tell us he has another play here? Because he could have hardcasted Overlord. Yeah, he has Sorin into second St. Linda. Or Vein Ripper. Yeah, he's got both. We might as well block the bigger. Chat, Sorin decks are obnoxious. I'm straight up not having a good time, chat. Straight up not having a good time. I mean, we can kill this Sorin, but it doesn't even matter. We'll concede. Ripperino. We had a fighting chance for a second. Just a second. Just one glimpse. But Icarus was flying a little too close to the sun. You know what I'm saying, chat? Alright. We are 1-2. Let's go on to match number 4. Deck is okay so far. Obviously, we know it can't hang with Sorin except in game 1. And that's only if you line up everything right. And that's okay. We'll try it out. On play, we'll go turn 1 Shores. Like, aren't these Don't you just love these 2-drops, chat? Does it just make you feel good when you see a handful of Baleful Strix? Let's lead on Navigator here. We need it countered. Oh no, chat. Not control again. Oh no. Oh no, chat. Can I play this Emery? We get Spell Quellered. Ooh. I'll play Baleful Strix. Find top of Cannoneer. Boom, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom. Is this just a Jeskai version of the High Noon deck? You think he's gonna Spell Queller this again? Oh, no, he does not. Interesting. We hit Mox, and we have Baleful Strix, so that's cool. So, let's go Landlord Navigator. See what he wants to do here. He's gonna Throne Guard my Navigator. Okay, I'm into it. We're gonna buy back the Strix. I think having a Death Toucher and drawing a card every turn is pretty good against the flying deck. Let's try and land this Navigator again. Reprieves us. Interesting. Can I play this Demonic Junker? Counterspell. You got it, Super Chief. I'm gonna buy back the Mox Amber. We're just gonna hang back for a second. We do have opponent on card advantage for sure. They're not doing too much. Landlord Navigator again. See if we can run them out of cards. Dun, dun, dun. If that works, oh, it does work, chat. Try to play Golbez. Do they play board wipes? Oh. Cat players try to feed me a new brew. Purge or Wrath usually got you. I've seen the blue-white variation, but... Counter and draw 2 cards. You got it. We'll play this Dark Slick tapped, and we'll just pass back, holding up Baleful Strix. Nothing I want to rebuy. We do get back Thopterus, though, off of Golbez. So I think our card advantage is going to be pretty good here. We can also just start... Well, let's start with Thopterus. I'm going to say we can start swinging with Strix and rebuying it with Emery. Opponent's going to Spell Queller us here. I'm going to rebuy the Demonic Junker. Try and cast it. And kill his Spell Queller. We do get Emporium Thopterus back. Pretty sweet. I will indeed cast it. Let's see if he does a reprieve on it. You got it. I'm obviously just looking to draw a card there. We're going to go for a third cast on that. I am going to swing with the Navigator just to see if he'll block. We'll keep a Rebuke on top. Okay, he doesn't want me to have a... what you would call it, but I didn't land Northern Navigator back anyways. Chat, we're doing great so far. At this point, I think we can just start dropping Cannoneers. We don't need a Tameo. Three steps ahead. We're gonna rebuke that. Alright, so that finally gets through. I'll keep another rebuke on top. Do we want to rebuy a Mox? Yeah, we might as well. Just pump Cannoneer by 1. Get us another Surveil, not that it matters. And then we'll swing with these 3. Then hopefully we can just start drowning them in advantage. Chat, we're so good at this game. Oh no. Chat, do you think he has the board wipe? Do you think he has the board wipe, chat? Or is he just digging? Bum. Alright. Let's play this Ornithopter. He's at 10. So... Baleful Strix is always good. Let's just rebuy this Strix. Trigger, draw. Landlord Navigator. We get to find a Junker. Alright, let's swing. He can't really do, hopefully, too much against Cannoneer. Plus we have Rebuke for whatever he jams. He might have a Reprieve here. Or a Remand. He does have the Remand. But we can just do it again. Alright. Cool. Game 1 was okay. These are ETBs, yes? So, triggered abilities don't do... Well, these are triggered abilities, yes? Yes. Pithy Needle doesn't do much. That's a what? A 2-3? What are his other creatures? They play... What else do they play? Throne Guard's a 4-2. What is, the Interceptor? Is that a 2-2? Oh, I'm sorry. Interrupter. Thank you, Frozen. Interrupter. That's not how you spell that at all. Okay, it is a 2-2. So do we think the baubles are worth it? I kind of do. And probably a couple Thoughtseize. Probably all the Thougeize. I like Junker there. I really like Strix there. Tameo didn't do a whole lot for us. Golbez was great. Navigator can drop. I think that will be important. We probably want the other Rebuke. A Cannoneer and a Mox Amber can go down. Let's start there. It's hard to not delude our game plan. Bobble, Golbez, Rebuke. I don't love that. I like this hand, though. We'll see if he actually has a... high noon this time. Get remanded. Tameo into high noon. Cool. Let's play our Thopterist. I wonder if we can get away double Thopterists. Maybe. We'll also be able to hold up Rebuke on his hand on his turn. I think we just want to. Trying to say. I think we have to play Thopter, right? Your Throne Guard. Already, chat. Already. Dang. Dang, chat. She thick. Opponent draws a card, which is good for us. We'll rebuke that. Very good. Let's just bobble his Throne Guard. Get rid of a big beater for a second. Play the Djinn. Gotcha. This one, I mean, this game, opponent actually has their game plan together. They found their high noon. We also know they brought in Rest in Peace against us. What are we thinking this is? A Spell Queller? So we're going to try and play a big boy. We'll see if this Cannoneer's gonna get us there. Split up! Chat! I don't want to get split up. I'll play this Baleful Stretch, though. Ooh, and we get to play that? Heck yeah. Now we can block his Tameo, chat. Frick yeah. Does he have a... He doesn't have a red source yet, does he? He does have Hall of the Storm Giants up. Four cards in hand. They're thinking. They're purging all right. That hurts us quite a bit. Let's play our Vault of Whispers, and then let's play our Landlord Navigator this time. See if he counters it. He doesn't. Sick. He is going to take us off black mana. I don't think I play a basic swamp. But that's okay right now, I think. Bobble's not doing much against Tameo nor Hall of the Storm Giants, so we're okay for a second. Rest in peace. You got it, Super Chief. Is there anything good we could have bought back? Just Strix, huh? Cannoneer's pretty good. Let's play our Seat of the Synod, which is our first one, and then Let's just see if we didn't play a Thopterist. Now, will he flash something in, is the question. A Spell Queller, maybe? No. Interesting. We get a land off of that, and we get to make a 1/3. This is good for us, chat. We're doing okay for a second. Divine Purge, we get to keep our Magpie, which is great. And then, what do we want to do here? We can't play that anymore, so I think we're just going to play our Emporium Thopterist. Get it countered. Oh, get synced into Stupid. Cool. And then we'll get our thing into play, and then we'll just chill for a second. Opponent might fire up Hall here, but that doesn't seem great for them. He's gonna play his Tameo. Okay. Cool. We can do Landlord. Into that and pass. And we're going to discard our Demonic Junker. We'll throw our Thought. Oh, interesting. Opponent not doing anything. Second High Noon. Deals 5 to anything, so he does have us dead to High Noons. Can't kill him that fast, chat. Or concede. We're dead to a double High Noon. You hate to see it. All right. I don't think we want Tams at all. I would like to go up that. We're going to switch around just a little bit. I want to bring in Consigns. Oh, chat, I'm sleepy. I'm so sleepy. Yeah, we can keep this. This is great. Thoughtseize on 1. See where it gets us. Tameo, Sync, Reprieve. I guess we could just take him off of mana. But I think we just set him behind a little bit with Reprieve. We'll play our Emery. Oh, Moxamber was very good there too. We can rebuy Baleful Strix next turn. Hot. Said take me to the borders loony. Alright, chat. What's he got in hand? What are you feeling? What are you thinking? He's gonna fragment reality. My Vault of Whispers. Chat, he's done it again. He's bundled our plan. He's always bundling our plan. We're gonna swing for 1, because we can. Opponent plays Triome. Maybe draws a card here. We find a Vault of Synod. Seat of Synod. I'm really not playing that many black sources, huh? Our opponent's finding our weakness. Oh, I guess we're playing 12 plus a 13. You also have Italian Throne Guard here. We got nothing. They're gonna Throne Guard us. Chat, we got bundled. We got bundled by our lack of black mana. Oh no, chat. We really done goofed, didn't we? We're not. I don't think we're coming back from this one. I'm gonna call it there, chat. 1 in 3. Golbez Midrange is a pile of poop. Not really. I mean, the deck has a sweet core, like I said, but I don't know. Are like a value-based mid-range deck that's not Sorin or anything else. Nah, I mean, Fragment Reality is just something that you have to deal with when you're playing the artifact lands. It's tough for sure, but I don't know. Deck was fine. Obviously, we ran into control. We ran into 2 control lists, including that last one. Sorin's just the top dog, so it's hard to beat that. But Golbez, I mean, we've played him in a couple other shells, and he's just really good on his own. I enjoy him a lot, actually. He's kind of like a, you know, Saren Steelseeker, but fits into some other shells. So I don't know. Is there something here? Maybe. I just like playing these cards together. Like, these are like, oh, this is just so much fun. Efficient 2-drops that just generate value as they play the game. Like, you can't get much better than that, chat, you know? But anyways, let's switch gears. That was 90 minutes, and we only made it through 4 matches. So we're gonna play a little best of 1 now. Because I want to play the Minstrelementals deck, which we've played on stream. This is version 2.0. And the only thing we really did was add a Phantasmal Image to help make it a little more consistent when we go off. I took out the 4-color Omnath and just played 3 of these ones because we're kind of just doming people anyways, and that's how we win most of our games. My other question was, do I have Sylvan Tutor? We might have 1, but I don't think we do. Oh, we do have 1, chat. I mean, we could play a Sylvan Tutor, I guess. And how many creatures is that? 36? I don't think we need it, but I was starting to build a sideboard, but I didn't get that far. So if you're not familiar, we played this the other day. Basic idea is to get Risen Reef on the board, and then between Scampering Scorcher, Phantasmal Image, Glasspool Mimics, topping Reefs or other Scorchers, you just try and chain together a bunch of lands, which all enter untapped because of the Wandering Minstrel. You can then hopefully just keep chaining together to the point where you get all 4 starting towns out and an army of elementals, and then you can activate Minstrel to give them all +4/+4 in swing. Or you get to a point where you can cast Omnath a couple times and deal like 10+ damage each time and just kill your opponent that way. Overall, the deck is finicky and basically relies on having Risen Reef every time. So we mulligan real aggressively. That leads to quite a few non-games. But that's okay, chat. That is okay. That's what we're here for. So let's try it out. Like, this hand, as fun as it looks, can't keep it. This hand, not good. You might even see it. Oh, wait. Chat, this hand's great. This hand's fantastic. Look at this. Right here are those 2. Here we go. Turn 1, Bird of Paradise. Vesperlark. Oh, Praven, were you around back in the day? When we played all in... 1, we played Vesperlark body double combo. And 2, we played Vesperlark Reanimator with the Alchemy Tesa, because it's like a 0/5 and you can reanimate it on turn 2. And the Alchemy... How do you pronounce it? Tajik. The one that, like, conjures a card from its spellbook every turn. Alright, opponent's just doing silly things. I don't know if we want to just go off or we want to set up one more turn. I think we want to just make some blockers here. It's on my Mox field, I think, if you just search for Vesperlark. Alright, we found double Risen Reef. That's pretty sick nasty. Minstrel version. I'm just updating some stream stuff here as I'm chatting. Bloated Contaminator. If he swings all, I think we're gonna kill that. I kind of want to kill the Stall Dweller too, to be honest. And just sort of reset ourselves. But I think we're okay just taking another one. We have a land, so we can Reef plus, maybe we'll find a Vesperlark. We did not. Alright, let's throw Risen Reef here. Boom, boom. We find... Oh, chat. Find a Vesperlark, which will evoke. Get 2 triggers. We don't have a Minstrel, but we find 1 for next turn. We get back Stampering Scorcher. We find a lands. And then we're kind of just digging for like some Omnaths. Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna chill. We can discard a Scorcher, a Mimic, and another Mimic, since we can bring that back with Vesperlark. That's the other thing I like, is that Vesperlark in this shell gets back Image, Glasspool, Mimic, and Wandering Minstrel. Opponent's swinging all. I feel like there's some sort of pump spell coming. So we are gonna block everything. Might be a removal. Is it this one? No, this was a mid-range version. Body Aspervester was the it might be this one. Oh yeah, because you can get back a Johnny, Tesa. No, not that one. This one. No, not that one either. I don't know. You're gonna have to look through those. They're fun though. All right, chat. Can we go off? I think we can. We're gonna try our darndest. So we're gonna... This has what? Ward 1? Let's Phantasmal Image the Reef. Get 3 triggers. Do I have a favorite card of all time? I don't know. I like a lot of cards. You know what card really gets me going is Lonus. Cryptozoologist. Oh, that's not that's not the command. Lonus Cryptozoologist really gets me going. I like that card. Chat, we're 1-0. We didn't die to the draft shaft, and we have a Lonus deck somewhere. Is it in this? Did we play it in this shell? Yeah, this card. I love this card. 2 mana, 1/2. Whenever you put a creature into play, you investigate, and then you get to steal stuff from your opponent's library. I don't know. That's just... Lonus is just fun, you know? He's just a sweet little engine. Alright, chat. Good start. 1-0. 1-0. Siege Rhino. Oh, paging Dr. Siegeman. I freaking love me some Sea Trino. I'm there with you. Trying to think what else. I don't know. I like Glittering Wish. That's a fun card. There's a cat down here, guys. All right, so like this hand, we have to malt because we don't have Risen Reef. You either have to have Risen Reef or the rest of your hand has to be good enough that you could survive without it. And usually that doesn't happen. But basically our goal every game is to get a turn 2 Reef. Which against a Wizard's deck seems like that's going to be real hard to make happen. Is he gonna bolt my bird, chat? Chat, is he gonna bolt my bird? He bolted my bird, no. He's so mean to me. And unfortunately, we don't have the Lark to get it back. Alright, what's happening? We're just kind of getting beaten down here. We at least get to play our Risen Reef. And we have multiple ways to get it back, so that's cool. But opponent has a fistful of cards. Expressive Iteration is actually probably the best thing we could have had from opponent there. He has the Steam Vents. Saves us 3 damage, though. So we'll take it. Alright, so we can shock this in. We can... It just kind of sucks. It's awkward, right? We get a Thunderkin, which brings back our Risen Reef. And we get a land. But then it just dies. We don't have a white source for Lark. If we can get it next turn, we can Scorcher in main phase 2. Excuse me, chat. Jeez Louise. I'm falling asleep over here. I am very tired today, chat. I don't know if we're going to stream for super long. We are getting our board picked apart by the old Wizards. Found another red source. Cool. Let's play Scorcher. We're gonna die, but you know what? We're gonna do our best, chat. And that's what really matters. First rare you ever opened was Siege Rhinoceros. I think my first like crazy, I thought it was so cool was original Innistrad Elbrus the Binding Blade. Alright, chat, we're dead. The one that like it's like 7 mana or whatever. And then it flips into a big old demon. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I was like, holy guacamole. Turns out it's horrible. It's a bulk mythic, but you know, it was really cool with my 12-year-old Plum brain. For sure. Oh my gosh, I remember like going to F&Ms with my brother and stuff. I think like the first deck I made my own that I took to an F&M was like Innistrad Standard. I played Blue Black Zombies. And it was so bad. It was so bad. Ugh. See, like this hand, I think we can get away with, chat. We're gonna try a non-mulligan-y approach for this game, because I think we'll be able to hopefully get a Scorcher going like turn 3. And then image it. And we'll see what happens. Or we'll just top deck Wizard Reef because we're gamers. I guess we also could have shocked that in and just drew Jagantha as backup, but that's for real players. Chat. He stole my image. We're against what? Blue-black Affinity? Could see a synthesizer or just like a big boy. Partials. Graph interchange. Oh no. Great Aurora Theater. You Raven's Fast Pal. Try to change Great Auroras and play 4 guys revenge to kill someone. Good times. Alright. I see you. Are we gonna get Metallic Rebuke? Seems like a yes. No. Oh my god. Chat, we're so freaking good. We might get Spellbombed, but probably not. And at least we have Cavern. If we can find an Omnath, that'd be real nice. Okay, Ring is pretty good. Fortunately, no mana to activate it. Switches us for 2. We find Phantasmal Image. We can just, like, copy his Refurbished Familiar, right? And just make opponent discard whatever he has in hand. Yeah. I'm so smart, chat. I know we could have copied Scorcher, but we're going to try him, keep him from not comboing if that's his plan here. Okay, Thopterus is fine. I'll trade out his Familiar if he wants, but I don't think he's going to swing at us. We find that. So let's just swing all except the bird, and then we'll drop a Jagantha. It gets rid of that. He could have just got rid of the Familiar, because it would die to the Phantasmal Image trigger. But I don't think opponent knows that. And now we have Jagantha. Alright. Chat, let's see what we can do here. He takes 1, goes to 5. He gets to make at least 1 blocker, but probably more. Correct. And then he takes... So he's taking 2 next turn. We find a Thundercan Awakener, which doesn't do anything, but it is haste. So if he blocks here to here, here to here, here to here, he takes at least 3, and then he's dead on his upkeep. Yeah, okay. GG's. Not too shabby. 2-1 so far. And chat, that was a non-Risen Reef hand. We just tried to spam Scorchers, and it kind of worked. Wedgelight Rammer. When it enters, create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token, flying in first strike. Oh, chat. Tomorrow's only Wednesday. Tomorrow's only Wednesday. We still got so much more of the week to go. I hate to see it. All right. This is what? Game number 4. Hands are not really doing anything. We're gonna maul again. Okay, we should caps. Jesus. We're just gonna keep this and see where it gets us. Probably not anywhere good. No. What else can we play? I mean, I wish we had what's that card? Flamecrid Harbinger. That it's a one mana. Search your library for an elemental card. Put it on top of your library. Oh yeah, we're gonna get eaten alive, chat. We're getting freaking robbed by the rich. I guess we could image his burning tree and then play a Thunderkin Awakener. Which is interesting. We have nothing to revive. So we're just going to hang out. But Etching of Kamano also exiles our stuff. He has second robber, but we are less cards in hand than him. So I think we're just going to trade this out. Then we can at least Vesperlark it back. Oh, no, we can't, because it saw the other thing die. Chat, am I stupid? Am I getting too tired to play this game? I'm going to concede here. I think the answer is yes. Who let Plum play this game at nighttime is the question. That's the real question, chat. Oh, yeah. For real, though, we might do a little bit of shorter stream. We'll grow a little bit more. But anyway, like I said, I think switching to Tuesdays will be better, though. So we'll go Sunday. I'll update stuff, but I'll go Sunday, Tuesday, Thursdays. I wish I had time to stream during the day, like a normal streamer person. But unfortunately, Plum has a job. And it's not even that good of a job, chat. It's not even that fun. Okay, chat, look at this hand. Not too shabby. The question is, can we find our third land? The answer is no. However, we found a Delighted Halfling. We'll see if it sticks around for one turn. What is happening? There's also a chance we want to play like Leafkin Elemental. Ooh, chat, we do get the Risen Reef. We get at least one reef off. And we got a land from it. We'll see what we want to do next turn. We probably want to stick a Minstrel, but let's try and figure out what opponent's on. Because so far they've only played Mardu cards. Let's play second Reef. Swing for one. So far he's 4-color. He might just be on to some Kalidas. Jun. Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought this was the Mardu one. I'm so wrong, chat. We can do this. And then Phantasmal Image. Or, oh, we could also just take his Kalidas. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do our plan. But we could have if we wanted to. Let's play this. We don't have to. It might have been better to keep that for next turn. But we'll see if we can go off next turn. Not anymore, chat. We got Ritual of Suited. You hate to see it. Alright, let's go. Do we just want to Minstrel? Plus Reef? And then play this untapped. We're going to have to block our Kalias. Well, I guess we don't. We can just block here. That's a fun kind of like combo. Right? You just get to wipe the board and then make zombies. Like, I'm into it, chat. Are you into it? We could Thunderkin and then Omnath. Yeah, they could play Damnation, but I guess if your main concern is to just fight like Boros and stuff, right? And then you get to keep your Kalidas and just wipe their board, so it's kind of like one-sided in a sense. Restless Cottage fires up 4/4. He gets to eat something. So we can trade this and block here. Go down to 2. Does he have a way to kill us? Certainly possible. We have second Omnath. I mean, we can just make blockers, I guess. Play a land, turn Omnath into a 4/4. Phantasmal Image is pretty sick. I mean, it kind of sucks if he has another ritual. He kills 4 of our tokens, makes 4. Is it non-tokens? Yeah. Oh, he just has K commands. What a baller. Dude's just playing classic Jund. You think he's on like a Jund Karn? And he's playing Liquid Metal Coating to combo with Karn and Kolaghan's command? Or do you think he's like playing Ancient Grudge and stuff in the main deck just to like... I don't know, chat. I don't freaking know, dude. I've been really digging Phantasmal Image in this list, though. Quite a bit. Alright. No Reef. Mulligan. Reef! Actually, do you want the Glass Plum? Let's get rid of the Omnath. I'm gonna have to play this turn 1. I mean, if you're Junding them out, I can't really be mad at you for Junding them out. You know? Welcome to the frickin' Junderdome. That's what life's all about, baby. You gotta do you. You do you. Alright, opponent is... Oh my gosh, chat. We get a turn 1 Delighted Halfling. Doesn't let us Risen Reef on turn 2, but... at least blocks their Elvish Mystic. Alright, opponent is on regular old elves. Not quite the mana producer. So we're just gonna drop this. Oh, chat, this deck's not doing too hot either, huh? The first time we played this, we did really well. Interesting. Chat, do you hear that? When I hover over these? It makes like little static noises. Interesting. Alright, so they can 3-tree City for 4. And then probably kill us next turn. You don't hear that? Okay, good to know. Good to know. Chat, what deck should I write about? I gotta do an article for this week. What was last week's? We did that Orchestra Monument deck. That deck was kind of sick. We might do this list. I like this Minstrelementals deck. It's pretty fun. Opponent does not swing. Oh, chat. We did find a blue sauce. Untapped. Give me a land. Shit. Alright, chat. I mean, to be fair, opponent's not doing that much either. He just played Paw Patch formation, which is wild. Are we losing that bad that we're playing a guy with Paw Patch formation in his deck? Chat, I'm scared. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm scared. We're losing lately. We haven't found the ham sandwich that we're gonna try and take to Mythic yet. I thought it was gonna be Minstrelementals, but we did just get Junded out. You're not wrong. If he would have dropped a Dark Confidant and a Tarmogoyf, I would have conceded just out of sheer, I don't know, amazement. Okay, so opponent bounce to make an additional elf. And then does nothing. I don't know why he's not swinging with his War Master as well. Oh, chat, the other day, I don't know what my opponent was doing, but they were playing this and they didn't have like a win con, but they had whatever you call it, the one that taps for each elf on the field. So then I phantasmal imaged that and it was great. And then I tapped him for so many manas. Honestly, I never have enough wild cards to build decks except Mutate Landfall because it's so fun. You should try it. You know what, Vishy? We will try it soon. I promise you. We're gonna play this Thunderkin just to get 2 more Risen Reef triggers. I saw. Oh no, that was with Karuga. I ran into a weird ass. I ran into a Mardu Karuga deck that was playing Fires of Invention, but then it was also playing. Oh, he found the Crater of Behemoth chat. We're dead. He's playing Fires of Invention, but then he was also playing Wish, so that he could get. He was playing Blood Sun Lotus Field, but then he was also playing the Solemnity Lock. And he could wish for Lotus Field or wish for either. I don't know. It was the weirdest deck I've ever seen. I forget what he was playing black for. But I was in awe. I think I lost to it. I was in awe of what he was doing. Chat, were you... I'm sorry. I'm just getting excited because I'm remembering things I forgot to talk about. Another deck I ran into was a dude playing mono black Gearhulk, the Celestial one. So he like beseeched the mirror for it, and then when he played it, he would go get like Witch's Oven plus Kaya's Ghost Form, and then he would like put the Ghost Form, sack it to the Witch's Oven so that it would come back. We're gonna die, chat. And then he could do it again, and then he played like the Cat Oven combo and some. Oh my gosh, I was just in awe. I don't even know if he had any way to actually cast Bright Glass Gearhulk. I only saw black lands. Chat, should I steal our opponent's Swift Spear? No, I don't really want to. But anyways, I got real excited. It was a cool deck for sure, Z's. And he played that alchemy thing that gave you a boon that, like, whenever a creature died, you got to seek a card. Oh, maybe we could, I bet we could brew it on stream. I bet we could, like, get a rough draft going. Alright, what are we doing? We're just, like, being hit to death. We had no 1-drop to put us into a Ribbon Reef. Oh, there's our 1-drop. I mean, we do have this Omnath, maybe, next turn. I think he was playing Jet Medallion, too. Alright. He's gonna Reckless Charge us, maybe? No, he's gonna Strangle us. Chat, we're dying. Alright. Let's call it there for a moment. We just went 2 and 4. Oh god, chat, we're so bad tonight. These decks are not good. Nothing I brew is good, but let's do some flashback thinking and see what I had to remember what this guy was playing. I thought I took a picture, but I guess I did not. I guess it's like how you win. Is it not called break? Do I not have Gearhulks, chat? Oh no. Oh. Well, shit, chat. I don't have Gearhulks. I don't know how that's possible, but it is. But anyways, that doesn't mean we can't brew. He was definitely playing Cauldron Familiar. A card I can't spell. We know that. We know he was playing Witch's Oven. I know he was playing Ghost Form. He was also... What's the black... Is it Scavenger's Talent? He was playing Scavenger's Talent for sure. What is the black card that gives you a boon? Is my next question. Oh, maybe it's not a boon. Oh no, it's this one. You get a 2-time boon. Whenever you sack one or more permanents, seek a non-land card, then you create a food token. He played that. I'm fairly certain he played Jet Medallion. And then he played Beseech the Mirror. That's 32 cards. That's quite a lot if it's all 4-ofs. But that's kind of like... It's kind of all I got, chat. Spicy for sure. How are you... I guess you could play a little wish board of some sort. Like a toolbox. You have 1 mythic wild card and 9 commons. That's it? Where are your rares and uncommons? Yeah, I definitely feel like you do too. Maybe like Marionette Master? But like you were trying to get to a Beseech. I wish I took more... Oh, wait. Chatterinos. Chat-a-roos. Sometimes... This was on 7/10. Sometimes it'll tell you what deck you faced, right? What was I playing? I was playing Simic Value Town. Was it this one? Did I play Days Undoing? 7/10? Oh no, it was this one. Let's see if we can find it. Oh no, I don't know what. Oh no, chat, I was on mobile. Fuck me. Guys, apparently we did really well with this deck. Marionette Apprentice is not bad. I just wish... Did I save any photos? I posted them in Discord, so I gotta have photos somewhere. Guys, we're on the hunt right now, you know? We're on the frickin' hunt. We're brewing. We're cruising for a bruising. Okay, these aren't helpful. No, they're all the cards we already named. He is playing Prismatic Vistas. And he's also playing Vault of Whispers. So, we know some lands. This might be one we have to save and come back to as I try and... I can scour... Mirror Hulk... Sack? I don't know what to call it. We'll call it Mirror Hulk. But what a sweet little idea. I just don't know what you're doing, how you're casting this. But I guess it's kind of sweet that you could go like Jet Medallion turn 2 into Beseech turn 3, sack the Medallion. Build the deck was my first one for nostalgia. The one with the, what were you talking about earlier, Fishy? Oh no, that was Praven. Great Aurora. What was your first deck? Alright, chat, we're going to save that one for the future. Do we have anything that we haven't messed with? No. No, no, no. Alright, let's play a couple more rounds of Minstrelementals, and then I think I might call it for this evening. But I like that we have a fun little schedule now. I like Tuesdays better by a lot. But 2 weeks till Edge of Eternities, which hopefully will bring me plenty of brews. Plenty of brews. This hand's pretty good. We'll go turn 1 Bird, turn 2 Reef, turn 3 Scorcher, hopefully. Unless our opponent is playing real Magic cards that interact with us and what we're doing, which we hate. Innocent Blood. That's a gamer move for sure. Enchantment stuff. I love me some enchantment stuff. Impetuous Loopmonger. Now the question is he black-red or is he Grixis? Chat, what's he doing? He be stealing my stuff. Ooh, he's stealing. Chat, he's stealing. Ooh. Chat, he's stealing. Alright, let's just jam our Reef. See if we can hit a land off of it, which would be nice. Thank you, thank you. We'll see if he kills said Reef, but I really hope he doesn't. Ooh, chat. Did you know I have my Twitch Prime subscription ready to rock and roll? Look at this. Am I allowed? Is it bad if I subscribe to myself and get my free Bezos money? Is that going to show up on stream? I think it does. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know how it works. Look, it's my 6-month subiversary. No, it didn't do anything. Oh, wow! Chat, it did it. We're gonna swing just these 4. And then next turn, we'll Phantasmal Image and Glasspool Mimic our Scorcher. And just try and beat him to death. Guys, I resubscribed to myself for 7 months. Are you proud of me? No, I needed that. Opponent's just on black-red removal midrange. Let's take something of theirs. I want to take their cards. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna keep stealing their shit. Yeah. Discard. Yeah. That explains it. Played Juggle Performance. Also, chat. Not trying to shill, but if you have a free... Oh, he has my Bezos. If you have your free Bezos money, I'll take it off your hands. Risen Reef. I love that guy. Glasspool Mimic. I love that guy too. Ooh. Let's learn both our loot monitors. Sick. The fact that he's also playing the end makes me so sad, chat. We still have Phantasmal Images and stuff, so I don't feel too bad. But that does hurt. Give me Omnath. That is a bird of paradise. Phantasmal Image works for me. Is there anything I can bring back here? No. We'll just swing for 2. Take him down to 10. Blocks with Lark. Has nothing to reanimate though, so we're gonna chill. Jukabog sucks for us. If we top deck, oh no, we have Bird of Paradise, so we can play and do whatever to Gigantha. Let's just sack a token. Might have been worth it to sack the original Reef to reanimate with Thunderkin, but I think it's just better to do double triggers with Gigantha here. We're not gonna play anything, we're just gonna chill for a turn. Innocent Blood, sack my bird. Grave Expectations, he's gonna try and steal something from me. Took my Wandering Minstrel. And we can just, yeah. Kill him with an Omnath for 7. Heck yeah, chat. Frick yeah, chat. Sick as frick, dude. I hope his grandma loses at bingo tonight. All right. Good night, Praven. Thanks for sticking around, hanging out. This is probably my last one, so appreciate you catching the stream. We'll be back on Thursday, and hopefully I'll have something new to play instead of Golbez and freaking Elementals. Opponent is on Guild Gates. Doesn't really matter. Let's just draw Gigantha. Kept quite the slow hand here. We're gonna play this Scorcher and swing for 4. I feel like we're gonna get Gates Ablazed. There she is. But a Vesperlark or Thunderkin off the top would be nice. However, we did not get that. So we're gonna play this bird instead. Circuitous Root. Find Baldur's Gate. Let's play Gigantha. He's at what, 4 gates so far? This will put him at 5. Prime time. Chat, Chat, we can copy prime time. We could double copy prime time. Is that a baller move? I think so. Heck yeah. I like this game. Let's just draw a breeding pool. Look at all my prime times, chat. Look at all my prime times. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna go find number 7. He can Gates Ablaze and wipe everything, but it would make more sense for him to swing first. which makes me feel like he might not have Gates Ablaze in hand. At least not yet. He gets Maze's End back in play, so we can go for number 8 if he'd like. That gets him 8 and 9, and then he can win off a Maze's End next turn. And I can get it right now, chat. We lost. We tried so hard. Chat, we tried so hard. But what a way to go out. You know, you might as well. Alright, chat. We will freeze there. We will freeze there. For the evening. Thank you for stopping by. Both decks tonight were not great. We just went, what, 3 and 5? With that, other one we went 1 and 3. Nothing. What is this deck? Nothing spectacular. Oh, we didn't play this yet. I was trying to mess around with Jace and some other stuff, but we'll get to that. But anywho, when is the next time you'll do this? Also, what about a weird Timeless Lotus artifact pile? Oh, I'll be back to stream on Thursday. The same time, 8 o'clock-ish. Timeless Lotus artifact pile. We can look into something like that, too. For sure. We definitely have Lotuses. I've been looking into... What's the big Lotus from... What's the one where you sack artifacts? We haven't played Radiant Lotus yet. I think that'd be interesting. So maybe I'll try and figure out the Mono Black Gearhulk list for Thursday. See if we can at least get a baseline going and see how it goes, and then maybe we'll brew something together then too. But anywho, thank you. Article out this week on something. Don't know what it's going to be. Either Golbez or probably Minstrelementals. Or actually this blue-green Minstrel combo we played the other week was super fun. I think we went like 4 and 1 with this deck. I can't remember. Or maybe 3. No, I think we went 4 and 1. I'll have to go back and check the VOD. But this is also a super cool deck, so we'll probably revisit that at some point too. But thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good rest of your Tuesday evening. I will see you back here in a couple days. Same time, same place. Hopefully I won't be late, but usually I am. And yeah, looking forward to Edge of Eternities. We'll keep talking about spoilers as they come out during the rest of the week on Thursday. So until then, just you know, chill out, have fun, come ready to brew. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.